Tonight, Florida. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, not on anymore.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Burrow will throw. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Burrow on first down. Evans has it left side. Burrow's 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 11 yards there, first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams...
Now Burrow loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. First down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Yard Higgins. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Third and 4.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
He's across
for Johnson. The numbers for his performance from last week: 18 carries, 80 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be brought down looks like right at the 40. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there.
Carry on Johnson.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brought down by Trey Flowers.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Johnson, it's poke free. Football's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Burrow's pass complete.
Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran, former #1 pick back in 2009.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Stafford. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st down, Detroit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Lions 7, Buccaneers 0.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A 2nd-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
White on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
A gain of 6.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 8. And the Lions add on to their lead.
About that, it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now after the touchdown, fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
And Justin Coleman brings him down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
49-yard line.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
33-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle to Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Buccaneers, first down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Play action. It's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
It's a loss of 9.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 3rd and goal, Burrow.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Complete to Brock.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 22 yards.
A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
14. Buccaneers.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at about the 32. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down now, Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Stafford to his tight end, James. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Stafford on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run with the former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to...
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now he almost just intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. And Burrow going to throw again. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Again, it's Burrow. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Burrow on play action. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eluded, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa.
17.
It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. On 3rd and 1, Burrow feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jamie Collins in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
It's good. Makes the score Lions.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Killing ourselves.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
DeAndre Swift.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
To J.K. Dobbins.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
1st and goal, Detroit.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. To throw is Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Complete.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Open man, Gronkowski complete.
That's good.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Complete to O.J.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and now it's 3rd down.
Marcus Williams.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. The quick slant caught. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
Down Detroit.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and